An important deadline is quickly approaching. Starting May 7th, anyone boarding a domestic flight or entering certain federal buildings will need one of these, a Real ID. Jen Sullivan explains what you need to obtain a Real ID.
Passengers flying domestically will soon be required to have a Real ID. It's a special type of identification card or driver's license that meets federal security standards. And in most states, Real IDs will have a star in the right-hand corner. Some states, like California, will have a slight variation to the design, but the star will still be there.
At the very least, if you don't have it, it's really going to hold you up at TSA.
The deadline to update your license or ID is May 7th. If you don't get a Real ID by that date, you'll need your passport or other acceptable identification document to fly.
It's right before Memorial Day, so make sure you're taking care of it now.
So what's behind the change? Following the 9/11 attacks, the federal government set new security standards to obtain a state-issued driver's license and ID card. You'll also need a Real ID to enter certain federal buildings after May 7th. Here's what you'll need at the DMV to get a Real ID. Some states may require proof of a social security number, either your original social security card or a tax document or pay stub showing your full social security number. You may need to show two forms proving your address, like a utility bill or bank statement, proof of status, such as a U.S. passport, U.S. birth certificate, or a permanent resident card, and proof of citizenship if you're not a U.S. citizen. And remember, some DMVs require you to make an appointment in advance, so plan ahead.
And that was Jen Sullivan reporting. Your first NC Real ID cannot be obtained online. It can only be issued at a driver license office. To make an appointment, visit the NC DMV website.